Good evening, darlings. No dramas tonight. We are back to normal. So, a very warm welcome to Friday Night Live, which is, of course, the first of our two short but sweet offerings for this week. Yes, they start later than the others because I get home from the restaurant later. Not a great deal I can do about that. Nonetheless, I am tickled various shades of pink at the prospect of spending the next half an hour plus BAT with you as we wave away Friday and we welcome in the weekend with all of the promise that that brings. And we do so in the company of our perennial and permanent pals, our matching pair of his and hers, highly powered hedgehogs of truth. You know their powers. Deploy them with wisdom and restraint. We are joined by Mr. George ROGERBOTTY's official nibble bowl, and I've got a story to tell you about that. It's a triple pounding, darlings. 2-ton Ted the Tentington makes a welcome return, and he's getting a double Mr. Tickle. The Netty Petty Piss Spot is with us. Again, a double tickle. And of course, Sean's box is with us, and Sean's box has assumed the position and is ready to receive an almighty pounding. And last but by no means least, we have got the community portable electronic telephonic device, upon which you could, many would argue should, and I hope will, but you're going to have to be quick, leave a voice note. Right then, darlings, it's a short one tonight, so I'm not going all the way back in the comments. I will just catch up from kind of where we are now, but not until I've had a bloody well-deserved slurp of wine. Oh my God, I deserve this. Cheers, darlings, your very good health. I hope you are all safe, warm, dry, happy, and well fed. Bottoms up, if you're lucky, lads. Up yours, if you're not careful, ladies. Don't be taken unawares. Keep those hands on those halfpennies. And above all, to each and every one of you, with excitement in my soul and sincerity and integrity trumpeting out of my back bottom, get stuffed. Oh, God, I needed that. Oh, I needed that. Goodness gracious me. Let's top that up, shall we? Let us top that up. It was so good, we'll do it twice. Right, the nibble bowl. Let's get that out of the way while I think about it. I had to go into Sainsbury's tonight on a restaurant-related mission, and I was just having a tiny little mooch around the homeware section, and I noticed that this was the last nibble bowl they had on the shelf in the Mr. George ROGERBOTTY pattern. There you go. Lovely, isn't it? Imagine that, filled to the brim with scampi fries. What? I should cocoa. And indeed, I should rub it up. And I probably should. And I might do. Probably not tonight, because I'm rather tired. But I might in the morning. You never know. Anyway, so I get to the checkout. And I notice that there's no label on it with a barcode or anything. Nothing to scanny, you know. So I summoned the attendant, and I said, "Excuse me, Madam Attendant, but my doings here haven't got a label on them." And she said, "Oh," or words to that effect in a Derbyshire accent. So she summoned the head attendant, who is lovely. she's nice. We get on really well. And she said, "Have you got a code for this?" And the head attendant said, "No." And she said, "He said it was the last one on the shelf." I said, "It was the last one on the shelf." And she said, the head attendant said to the sub-head attendant, the normal attendant, "Oh, just give it to him." They gave it to me. They gave it to me. I mean, you know, they know me, obviously, and with me and the restaurant, we're good customers. But I got it for nout. I got it for nout. So Sainsbury's have contributed towards the well-being of Mr. George ROGERBOTTY. So, with some pride, I shall remind you of what the beautiful pasta bowl looks like. Isn't it nice? Oh, and that one has got a label on, so I had to pay for that bugger. And now it is joined by this gorgeous nibble bowl. Isn't that fantastic? Now, in exciting ROGERBOTTY news, I've made quite a major decision. I've made quite a few, actually. Now, some of those decisions revolve around bedding, and there's going to be a weird symposium of, it's going to be like musical chairs, but musical bedding, because it gets complicated. I won't bore you with it, but it involves NETTY as well. I've thought of a bedding arrangement without spending anything extra. Don't panic. I've just thought of an arrangement where NETTY benefits, ROGERBOTTY benefits, and everything gets used and nothing gets wasted. So I'm quite pleased with myself, and it will provide bedding for ROGERBOTTY's guest cupboard. Now, NETTY's guest cupboard is already well provided for. It's all there. I bought it all, oh God, ages and ages ago. Ages ago, not long after first getting NETTY. So all I need is just one duvet set that I was going to have to get anyway. And we sorted, job done, so I'm excited about that. But I've also made a major decision. God, you're fascinated by this, aren't you? Yeah, well, tough. Now, bear with me and pay attention, because I will be asking questions afterwards. When I bought NETTY's set, crockery set, which is, you will recall, the reactive blue, which I adore, looks fantastic in NETTY. I included coffee mugs because NETTY didn't have any coffee mugs. And I also included a Denby, whatever it's called, Regency Blue sugar bowl. Well, I was going to buy those mugs for ROGERBOTTY. I'm not going to. I have made the decision, as you've all been telling me to do, use things from the cottage. You're not going to be there much longer. So, what I do here at the cottage is I've got my crockery set, which I don't particularly like. It's what Sainsbury's was selling 11 years ago, and I got staff discount on it. But so I've got a 4-place setting with all of that, and that will go to the Sherpa's Lodge if that happens, or it will go to charity or whatever. But I augment it with my favourite 1960s/70s Denby Homestead. You used to sing it on the table there. It's hidden by birthday cards at the moment. Sugar bowl there. And one of my favourite bits, my Denby Homestead mug. Now I've only got one of these, and that is the mug that I drink my coffee out of every single morning. There you go. Denby, local, supporting local businesses, 50 years after they were made. So that's going in ROGERBOTTY, and I'm going to get another one. So I've got a matching pair of his and hers, highly powered Homestead coffee mugs. I'm going to use the sugar bowl, and I'm going to use all of my other Denby bits, Denby Homestead bits that I adore. Oh, it's a bit dusty. For example, soup bowl with lugs, and saucer, and lid. Got 6 of those. So at least 2 of them are going in ROGERBOTTY. Another one of my absolute favourite things, my Denby Homestead gravy jug thing. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? I've had that for so many years. I started collecting Denby Homestead when I was in the cottage in Wales on my own, when the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty and I worked separated. And I started collecting it because I thought it was great in the Welsh cottage. And my grandmother loved Denby, and they used to make a pilgrimage to Denby, which is close by the restaurant, just down the road from Ripley, if you didn't know. They used to make a pilgrimage there every year. And I thought it'd be nice to have Denby stuff in the cottage. And because I loved it so much, when I came back from the cottage and you know, the marriage resumed and I was back in the marital home, I hung on to it all, and it went to Farcorth after the divorce, and then it came here to Windybum. And it's kind of a lot of it has been stuck in the cupboard. Well, this is going to get deployed in ROGERBOTTY because I think the colours work, and it's just going to be, you know, something a little bit special and will work with the everyday crockery items. So basically, so I don't have to piss about buying gravy jugs and all of that shit. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Oh, I've got all sorts in here. Yeah. So there you go, darlings. That is today's massive news. I haven't got much else to tell you, in fairness. So I'll tell you what, let's have some voice notes, if my stupid phone will allow me to see them. Oh, and excuse me, wine burps. We will begin with one of the birthday girls from Wednesday.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, whose birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy head mattress. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Diane. Lots of hugs and birthday kisses.
And I second that, and I will stand up and salute. It's our very own Diane's birthday. Oh, our very own happy head mattress. Well, a very, very happy birthday to you. I hope you've had a fabulous day. And of course, many, many, many happy returns. And much love to you from all of us. Oh, well done, Emmels. Oh, and good evening, Emma Lemon, of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon. For 'twas she who left the voice note. Now, the next voice that you hear will be from Devon.
One day, a constipated walrus was swimming up to a beach, started climbing up the beach and saw a human and thought, oh, I need some help. Walking up to the human was stood there eating an ice cream. And in the distance, a dog was running towards the human.
Did you just say walking?
With a frisbee in its mouth.
Walruses don't walk.
And the frisbee had a crack in it. The human picked up the frisbee and threw the frisbee across the beach, and it landed in a puddle. In the puddle was a piece of paper, and written on that piece of paper was, "Pound that box." Twat.
Well done, Simone. That was the ultimate shaggy dog story, wasn't it? Bloody hell. Oh, you had me as well. I was waiting for the punchline. Well done, you. Right, multiple poundings ahoy. We will begin with 2 Ton Ted the Tenting Tin. Here he is, in all of his glory. There he is with his lid off. Hello, 2 Ton Ted the Tenting Tin.
Hello.
Are you okay?
Yeah, get on with it.
Yeah, I will do. 2 ton Ted the Tenting Tin is getting a double tickle. Good tips tonight, darlings. Good tips tonight. So, here we go. We fold them up and we 3, 2, 1, pop them in. Close his lid. Bosh. 2 ton Ted the Tenting Tin has been pounded. We move on to the Netty Petty Piss Pot. Welsh, Cymru, Wales, land of my fathers. Cymru am byth. And it's a double tickle. That means Wales forever, by the way, but I'm sure you knew that. It's a double tickle for the Netty Petty Piss Pot. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Bosh. The Netty Petty Piss Pot has been pounded. Oh, and these were all coming to ROGERBOTTY as well. I am getting my head around taking stuff from Windy Bum. Yeah, it's all starting to happen. Because, do you know what? I want to be in ROGERBOTTY. I want to be in ROGERBOTTY. I do. ROGERBOTTY's the future. Now, I will always love Windy Bum. I will always treasure my memories here, but you have to move on, don't you? You have to move forward. And come on, ROGERBOTTY's cool. Netty's cool. Oh, it's going to be fun, especially in summer. Bloody hell, it's going to be fun in summer. Oh, we can have all sorts of fun and games, especially at Lickpenny. And out and about with Netty, of course. Right, get on with the pounding. Sean's box, 1 box, Welsh, Pascal, £1. 3, 2, 1. It's getting there. It is getting there. And of course, that re-raises the massive question: who will be the person? Hang on, let me just check my stats. Oh, bloody hell! Where did they come from? How long has the live stream been going? Another 4 subscribers have just arrived from somewhere. Oh, that's nice. $8,143. Well, if any of you people who have literally just subscribed are watching this, thank you very much indeed for your subscription, and a very warm welcome to the channel, the community, and if you're watching this, the inner scrotum with your fellow bogs, boaties, old geezers and gals. But you don't need to be old to be a bog. It's a state of mind. You need to be a little bit silly and have a jolly good sense of humour. And if you have those things, you can be a bog. And why would you not be? Why would you not want to be? In a world where you can be anything, be a bog. There's a merchandise idea, isn't it? Right, splendid. Okay, well, we've done the voice notes. I've dealt with the nibble bowl. Gosh, I am on a professional roll tonight. Damn it. We've done our poundings. Right, let's see who we have got with us and what you've all got to say for yourself. I'll tell you what, I will whiz back a bit. Good evening. Well, joining us tonight in no particular order of appearance, merit, height or brass eyes, we have got Stew69 Food K, Carl of the Lockpick, the fabulous Dan Fango, JB71, the Jamesy Boy, the lovely Jimmy Quinn, Caregon 1, Noel Edmonds, TV actor, the amazing Peter P all the way from Finland, David Owen James, who wishes me a relaxing evening, and everybody else, and we wish you the same. What time did you fetch the vehicle today? Early. And was it damaged in any way? No. What have you been up to today, you old bastard? You old bastard. Noel Edmonds, TV actor. Are you, by any chance, Mr. Stephen Parry from Port Sunlight on the Wirral, the Leisure Peninsula? Or are you just trying to sound like him? Because that is and Mr. Stephen Paddy from Port Sunlight on the Whittle, the Leisure Peninsulas. Phrase. He always called me you old bastard. Is it you? It's you, isn't it? I so hope it is. I would love to think that you are still watching. Or maybe I'm completely barking up the wrong tree. But, what do you reckon? What do you reckon, you lot? If you're new to the community, Mr. Stephen Paddy from Port Sunlight on the Whittle, which is, of course, the Leisure Peninsula, is an absolute legend of the channel. He was the first member of the community to set foot inside NETTY, and he's just a lovely guy. And he went a bit quiet on us, but maybe he didn't. Maybe we will never know. Anyway, also joining us, we have the lovely Mike P with his other half, the fabulous Netty Kutch. Cup of tea, good evening to you, my lovely. Britain's Voice 2025. Josh joins us all the way from New York. Rob D, good evening to you. Colin, the lovely Colin, hello. David's going to make a cup of tea, and who can blame him? Hey to you all, says Niska. I love them dishes, says Cup of Tea. Oh, well, you have fine taste. The bowl was calling to Boaty, says JB71. It did. It called me. Fill it with scampi fries, my favourite. Official snack of the channel. We've not done it for ages, but we do have official things. Now, scampi fries are the official snack of the channel. Lurpak is the official butter of the channel. Other butters are available, but we wouldn't necessarily recommend them. And of course, the official tinned pie of the channel, Frey Bentos. Oh yes. And the official non-tinned pie of the channel, Pucker. You see? We are not idiots. We know our onions, and indeed our pies. Gosh, it's going well tonight, isn't it, darlings? I'm really enjoying myself. I mean, you're probably not, but I can't help that. I can't help that. I love that card with ROGERBOTTY on it. I love all my cards. I'm so lucky. Look, 3 birthday cards. I'm blessed. That's a good year for me. 3 of them. Quality bowl, Boaty, says Mike P, but Netty Kutch has just eaten some out of the packet. Okay. I did win at that one, the Jamesy boy. I did. You don't get a free bowl on Hubnut, says Richard. You don't get a free anything on Hubnut. He charges you for everything. Britain's Voice says, lost and out of your depths. Well, who could blame you? What have you fallen into here? Jen is with us. The fabulous Jen. Her name is in green, and she's the Jenniest Jen that you've ever seen. And Jen will go down in history as the first person to have breakfast in NETTY. Oh, yes. Complete with toast rack, Lurpak, obs, and linen tablecloth, and, everything else that goes along with NETTY and breakfast. Oh, and Jen was the first person to benefit from the dual-lit toaster in NETTY. Ah, yes. Who could forget that day when I went on Facebook Marketplace, found a pristine condition dual-lit toaster, they're not cheap, pristine condition for just £10, and thought, well, that's a bargain, until I discovered where I had to go to collect it. Do you remember that day? I do. I won't forget it. Especially because Boo and I, when we were looking to move to Matlock Bath, we almost moved up that road to one of the cottages just down from where I got the Dualit toaster. God, it would have been fabulous to live there, but moving in would have been a bloody nightmare. And we went to the cabbage patch instead, and Boo and little Miss are still there. Oh, I had a lovely time in Matlock Bath. And one of the things, as I said on the video, that I love about Lickpenny is that Matlock is going to be my nearest town again. And that's where I go shopping. And that's where I will go for a large battered sausage and curry sauce by the river. Life is going to be utterly fabulous. I had, God, a couple of dark months ago when I was dreading winter, dreading Christmas, dreading everything, dreading losing this place. And now, look what a fabulous place we're in. We've got an amazing Netty. We've got ROGERBOTTY, who is beyond fabulous. And we are going to be living in Matlock, theoretically. Well, technically, we'll be living in Matlock postcode and everything. We're not going to be living there. We're just going to be spending time there. Must remember that, mustn't I? Bloody hell. It's hard work being a van lifer, said he, who's still in a nice cottage and isn't doing van life at all. But I will be on Monday and Tuesday, if all goes according to plan, because we're going to start off with Netty, aren't we? I'll talk about that on today's video. Oh, right, video news. Okay, obviously, this might change. But this is where we're at the moment. Now, it's just turned midnight, so that means I should go. I'm not going to. I'm going to rattle on to you for at least another 15 minutes, and quite possibly another half an hour, because I am in a chatty mood, and I love spending time with my friends. And you're all my friends, even if you don't like me. And now I've forgotten what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, video news. Right, yes. Well, in the last video, which went up today, that ended on a bit of a cliffhanger, didn't it? I'm in the restaurant, I'm looking out at the snow. What's it going to be like? Now, you lot, you are the inner scrotum. You're the bogs. You were here last night. You know that I had to abandon the car and walk home. You all know that, so it won't come as a surprise to you. But the build up to that, the whole journey home was immense. And I've decided that it deserves its own video. So, here is the plan. Right, so today's video, you had the ROGERBOTTY stuff. It ended on that cliffhanger. Tomorrow's video is going to be this, unless I change my mind. So, you'll get the previously on Boaty's World. And then you'll get the same clip from the restaurant. How will what will the weather be like at Windy Bum? And then it'll go just to a couple of clips, literally 5-6 seconds each. And then the final clip will be the one where I said, I can't remember what I said, I was in a bit of a state. But it'll be the one where I've had to abandon the car in a bleak, snow-filled Moorlands Peak District, and I've had to walk home through 2 feet of snow. So there'll be a clip of saying, I've got to walk home, blah, blah, blah. That's as far as I can get. And then it'll roll into today's video, which begins with, if you're in the Facebook group, if you're in the Boaty's World Facebook group, you've already seen the beginning of today's video. 2 clips. One from the back, one from the front, the morning after, the night before, blah, blah, blah. So, you Facebookers, you will have seen that. And then there's a bit where I go down to try and rescue Madam Fanny. So, yeah, I filmed that. So you can see where she ended up last night. But there'll be a caption, like a subtitle-y caption thing, saying, full video coming soon, and it will come soon. And then it will just go into the drive to work tonight. So tomorrow's video, it's a drive to work video, but what a drive to work video it is. What a video it is. Now, right, the madness kind of ended. The main road was closed overnight, but it opened this morning. They got snow plows through, they got gritters, they got this, they got that. Vehicles were abandoned overnight, including mine, of course. Vehicles were abandoned here on my lane overnight. So tonight's bit, but by the time I was driving to the restaurant tonight, the main road down the hill was relatively clear and passable. And I had no doubt that once you got to the bottom of the hill, then, you know, the main road route would have been not entirely clear, but it would have been relatively easily passable. However, the lanes were still horrendous, because obviously they've not been cleared, they've not been treated. Most of them won't have been driven on over the last 24 hours. So what did genius me do? What did I do? Did I go down the main roads? Of course I bloody didn't. I went the lanes, didn't I? I went down the lanes. It was daylight, because earlier, Friday night, earlier to work, it was full daylight. I went down the lanes. It was a little challenging, if I'm honest, but what you will see a lot when, anyway, hang on, yeah, when the video comes out of the drive home last night, what I keep banging on about is that if I had clear roads where it was just me, my car, and the elements, I would have got home. The only reason I had any difficulties were other cars and other drivers. They were the problem. And I pretty much proved that tonight, because I went through all the lanes that were, you'd have to be crazy to have driven those roads. So I went that way, no problem. No problem. You long-termers, you've seen me do it winter after winter after winter. I've been down lanes that nobody's driven for 24 hours or even 48 hours. And I've always got through. And I did again tonight. Nobody was driving those roads, hardly anybody, for very good reason. You know, maybe if they had a good 4x4, like, mind you, saying that, there was a newish Freelander got stuck, and I got past him in Madam Fanny. You'll see a lot of that in the video from last night as well. I'm just overtaking stuff. People are getting stuck. I'm trying to overtake them. I spent a lot of time on the wrong side of the road because it was only other people that were screwing me up and fucking me over. Well, today it was just me, Madam Fanny, the lanes and roads that shouldn't be driven, and not a problem. But the point is, it was utterly stunning. It was daylight, pretty much full daylight for the most scenic bits, and it was beautiful. It was amazing. The commentary isn't so amazing because I was having to concentrate a little bit because I didn't particularly want to crash and die, but it was so beautiful. I loved it. I adored it. And there is chat on there as well. So that's what you're going to get tomorrow. You're going to get a little bit of preamble, a teaser for the mad drive home last night. You're going to see me going down first thing this morning to rescue my car, which was in a bloody... I mean, I tried to get it off the road, and I did to a certain extent, which is pretty amazing under the circumstances, because last night was bad, let me tell you. the road closed itself. The police didn't close the road initially. The road closed itself because it's it's a main route, and the Arctics just gave up, and they just stopped, and they blocked the road. That's why I couldn't get home. And they're Arctics, they're tramping, so they just stopped there for the night. Thought, right, okay, we can't move. Nobody else is going to be able to move, so we'll just make our supper and go to sleep for 6 hours. And that's pretty much what they did, which is why I had to bloody well walk home. But when they opened the road, when the road got going this morning, it was closed, like properly closed, officially closed. But then when it was opened and whatnot, obviously all of the snow gets pushed to the side of the road, doesn't it? So that meant that poor old Madam Fanny was bedded in a filthy snowdrift when I got to her. And didn't I have fun getting her out of that snowdrift? Bloody hell. Oh, and it was far too early in the morning. But there you go. So that's your video tomorrow. A little bit of a teaser for the mad night last night. And a beautiful drive to work tonight. And a bit of a chat about plans for next week and going away in Netty and all of that. Now then, assuming that I do go away Monday and Tuesday, here are my plans for that. Now, I will do a driving to work video on Sunday. I will try and upload that while I'm in Caravan on mobile WhatsApp. I'll try and upload that on Monday, so you get a Monday video. But it'll be Monday evening rather than Monday afternoon, if I manage it. Depends how the internet is. And then obviously on Tuesday, you wouldn't have got a video at all. But I'm going to try and get you the mad drive home from work video to go out on Tuesday. So I'll have to use any odd bits of time I've got tomorrow, Sunday, maybe Monday, to try and get that edited for you, get it all rendered, whatever. And hopefully you can have that as a standalone video on the Tuesday. And if the footage is as good as I hope it is, and I edit it well, it could be a really good video, because last night was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But it really does demonstrate that we in the UK, we're simply not prepared for or equipped for conditions like that. I'm in a Peugeot 207 convertible, and I'm flying past 4x4s that have got themselves stuck, and I'm still going. Well, they've got the equipment that I haven't got, so it's just a bit of experience and, I don't know, skill. Is that fair to say? Anyway, so those are the plans. Right, back to your comments. Oh, is Helen here? Oh, my lovely cousin Helen. Right. Today's dinner, says Baddy Scrotto, was sausage and mash mash and sausage casserole with 2 slices of lavishly buttered fresh bread. I've finally got butter. I've had no butter in my life for about 5 days. I've got some tonight. My lunch today was momo with momo chutney, obviously, because I'm not an idiot. Staff curry tonight. Then there were all of the happy birthdays for our happy head mattress. Kegon 1 had cotton chips today and steak for breakfast, you bastard. Mike P had homemade tomato soup and cheese toasties. Oh, that sounds pretty good, actually. Bill Drain says there's a matching Denby mug on eBay for about £6.50 in Chesterfield. Is there really? Right, I'm buying that. I'm buying that. I will go. I've just screenshotted that to remind me to go onto eBay and have a look. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon says, do you have any embarrassing stories about our boaty from years back? And that's aimed at my cousin Helen. Spin to Win Slots, who is of course Jim's Rants, who has been banned from this channel, but thinks that he can sneak back in without any of us realising. We're not that thick. We're not that thick, Jim's Rants. Says, happy birthday, fancy a shag. And I think that tells you pretty much all you need to know about Jim's Rants, doesn't it? Really? Really? Yes. But there we are. Thank you for joining us, Jim's Rants. It's very good of you to go to all of the effort to open a new account in a different name so that you can be with us. And actually, on a genuine note, I do love the fact that you want to be with us. I mean, I hate that, and I didn't want to get rid of you under your proper name. I hated doing it. I hate doing that to anybody. So I assume that anybody here is here because they get something from the community. And I really struggle to take that away from anybody. But yeah, I mean, the things that you say just aren't very nice. The things that you say just aren't very nice at all. I mean, you left a pretty awful comment on one of my videos, didn't you? Spin to Win. But there we are. There we are. You know, the fact that you want to be with us kind of tells me that maybe I'm not that as bad as you say. Maybe I'm doing something right. Maybe I'm doing a good thing. Maybe the whole community is a good thing. Maybe you would like to be part of it. And you still can. You still can. Just, you know, don't be horrible. That's all. That's all. We can have a laugh. We can take the mick out of each other. We can do all of that. Just don't be a total arse. And you would still be very welcome. No hard feelings. Genuinely no hard feelings. Despite the appalling things that you've said about me. I don't hold a grudge. I really don't. And if you just rein it in a little bit, then you'll be welcome here. Even under your real name, I will unblock you. No problem. Oh, and just to be clear, I don't give a rat's behind what you think about me or what you say about me. What you think about me is none of my business, and it's absolutely fine. It's tall poppy syndrome. If you put yourself out there in any way, shape or form, then there are going to be people that try and shoot you down. It's just the way of things, the way of life. So I'm fine, I'm cool with that. I signed up for it. But when you disrupt the community, that's a slightly different thing, because this thing here is a lot bigger than just me. It's about all of us. So just bear that in mind, because when you've been saying the things about me, you've been saying things about the community as well. And, you know, but just... Anyway, there we are. For dinner, says the Jamesy boy, I had a fry-up square sausage, link sausage, black pudding, egg, beans, chips, and fried tatty scone. Bloody hell, you've done well for yourself. You've done well for yourself there. No, God, was the full Monty more than 20 years ago? Was it really? David Owen James says, I was born in Canada. Well done. But my lunatic father is from Wales. Well, he won first prize in the Lottery of Life, didn't he? How are we doing time-wise? Oh, we're not doing badly, are we? I'd better start whizzing through a little bit, though. Should I not? The sinners are not subscribing to me, says Mark's walking vlog. Well, you are a community channel now. And we do subscribe to community channels. So you should get some loyalty subscribers simply by being, you know, a regular and valued part of the inner scrotum. People should subscribe to you. That's what we do. We support community channels. But beyond that, then, you know, it's down to content, isn't it? And that's why I am not very successful. My content is terrible. And if I wanted more subscribers, I should put out better content. That's what it comes down to. But obviously I can't grumble at the moment because we're doing okay at the moment because something's happening. There's a ROGERBOTTY. And thank you all for supporting the videos. Numbers are good at the moment. And what is the sea place they was going to? Oh, Sherry. Hello, Sherry, darling. Right, Caravan. Okay, Caernafon. Caravan. Well, the English pronounce it Caravan. It's properly pronounced Caravan. It's kind of on the coast of Never Eat Shredded Wheat, northwest Wales. So follow the north coast of Wales, go around, you know, past the road to Anglesey. Look for the next estuary, and Caernarvon is the town on that estuary. It's beautiful, I adore it there, and I am desperately hoping to get to Victoria Dock Monday, Tuesday next week. More talk about that in tomorrow's video. Helen, spill Boaty's beans. Go on, Helen, tell him about Alton Towers. Don't mention Rolf Harris. It's not okay now. It was okay when we did that, but Helen says, Emma, talking of antiques, ask Jason about his appearance on Bargain Hunt. They all know about Bargain Hunt. I've missed the Leisure Peninsula, says Emma. Oh, bless you, Mark's walking vlog. Thank you, I'm a funny old bastard. The Jamesy boy says, I just watched the Netty video with Mr. Stephen Paddy from Port Sunlight on the Wirral. The Leisure Peninsula. Oh, in it. There we go. Well done. And the Jamesy boy goes on. I also saw the Netty video when you had the midnight guests. Oh, that was a fun one, wasn't it? That was a fun one. That was when I was wild camping up on Stanage Edge. Oh my God. Yeah, that was a great one. I never got the bacon panini, and sadly, it looks like now I never will. One of life's little regrets, darlings, but what can you do? What can you do? I wonder if she's still watching. Cheers, Melanie, if you're still watching this. What are your thoughts on Mars bars and Magnum ice creams, Noel? Lee Makers, good evening to you. Chris did a great job on the Caravan. He really did. He went over and above. Oh, hang on. Emma, Helen, what video are we talking about? Oh, right. Oh, the Bargain Hunt one. The video got taken down. It was on Facebook, and Facebook took it down because the BBC claimed copyright on it. But it was there. It definitely was there. And it was incredibly funny. No, I'm not pretending. I'm not pretending not to have it. I wish I could show it to you. I wish I could show it to you because I'm very proud of it. I've told you the story behind it. I've told you that it's an old bargain hunt when the Duke, David Dickinson, was hosting. I knew him and he did a massive wind up on me and made me look like a total cock on national television. Not that I need any help, of course. And then to really got me drunk at lunchtime, and so I appeared even more of a cock after lunch. I kind of got my own back in more than one way. But it's a brilliant episode, and I would love to show it to you. And if anybody can find it anywhere, I've never been able to find it. I had my copy, which came from Mel, who did it with me. She was my business partner, and did Bargain Hunt with me. And she's actually still got a copy. She put it on Facebook so I could share it. She's still got a copy, but it's too big a file to send me. I might have to get in touch with our Mel and see if I can find a way to get it, because I would love you all to see it. I really would. Emma says, Jen was also the first person to sample Boaty's juice. Although, actually, I've had it too. I forgot. Well, there you are, you see. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, right. It kind of is time to start whizzing through. Hedgehog of Truth question from Earthling Ben. When did you start smoking? How many a day do you smoke? Will you ever quit? I started smoking when I was about, I can't remember exactly, but 22, 23, something like that. How many do I smoke? As many as possible. Will you ever quit? Possibly. I mean, I did quit last year, and under similar circumstances, I would quit again in a heartbeat. It's just, you know, the motivation to do it. And good evening, Earthling. Alison Whittington. Hi, Boaty. Love your channel. Thank you. Nice to see you are slowly getting sorted with Mr. ROGERBOTTY. We're going to get there, and it's going to be amazing. Your videos are a breath of fresh air. Oh, thank you again. Can't wait to see you on travels with Netty. Hopefully, coming up very soon, Monday and Tuesday, off to Wales. Fingers crossed. I mean, there's no reason why it can't happen. The weather looks okay. The only reason would be if I wake up on Monday morning and I'm just so knackered after Christmas and shenanigans and a weekend that I think I really can't be asked. I just want to lie in bed for 48 hours and catch up on sleep because I'm incredibly sleep deprived. But I'm genuinely going to try not to do that. I will get everything set up in Netty over the next couple of days, and I so want to do it. Right, I'll talk about this in the video tomorrow. I was talking about doing Caravan properly and going into town and all of that. I've rethought that. I know. Wine burp, I'm sorry. I'm not proud, but neither am I ashamed. Oh, there's another one. God. I know I'm going to be fucked. Pardon the language, but I'm going to be fucked Monday. So I've downgraded my expectations. Right, my digestive system is falling apart. It's time to go. Say your good nights, because I'm sodding off at past, or when I've caught up with the comments. So my plan now is to go to Caravan, park up on the air on Victoria Dock, have a Chinese takeaway from their beautiful Chinese restaurant on the dock, get any bits that I need from Morrison's, which is effectively on the dock, just chill out, relax, catch up on everything, just totally relax in Netty and just do nothing. Not go into town, not go out for a drink, do nothing. Just chill. Get some downtime by the sea in one of my favourite places in the world where I've got amazing memories. And then in the morning, have a birthday celebratory full English breakfast at the hotel attached to the Premier Inn. It'll be average at best, but I will love it because of the location and the fact it's a full English breakfast and I've not had to cook it and I haven't had one forever, and it'll be a real treat. So there we go. Right. Anyway, welcome Alison. Bless you for being here with us. Lee Maker says, I don't want to piss on your chips, but I watched a video on YouTube today that says UK government wants to ban van life. Hope it's not true. Okay, hardly anything on YouTube is true. If you want to know what the UK government are up to, then watch reliable news. Or, you know, tune in to Today in Parliament. It's all there to be seen. You can't ban van life. You can ban certain elements. You can't ban what I'm doing. Right, let's still... right, I'm whizzing through now. I do love going down them lanes. I absolutely do. Yeah, I should have all-weather tyres. I don't. I've got summer tyres on. I still got through, though. Oh, it doesn't snow that much here, Lee. It doesn't snow that much here. I forgive them. I just get annoyed when they're in my way. Oh, the cycling chat. It'll come soon enough. Oh, shit, I forgot about proposing. I've got to propose to somebody, haven't I? Oh, Christ almighty. I completely forgot about that. When is it your plan to spend your first night in the caravan or moving on your seasonal pitch? A week on Monday. That's in tomorrow's video. A week on Monday, I'm planning to spend my first night stroke move in. Right, whizzing through. What did I just miss there? Get on with it, twatty twoo. Get on with what? I'm glad you find my content quite funny. Oh, Danielle, good evening to you, my lovely. Oh, I'm just going to whistle. Oh, I'm not that far behind. Right, I've managed to catch up with the comments by entirely ignoring them. Where Boaty in Caravan? Where Boaty in Caravan? Right, I'm going to be on the air. There's an air in Caravan on Victoria Dock. So I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there, Mike. Do come and join me if you fancy it. When is the Starling arriving? I assume you mean Starlink at some point next week. I haven't ordered it yet. I need to sort that. Again, I'll talk about that on tomorrow's video. There are plans, because I can't do anything in ROGERBOTTY until we get Starlink. Right. It is time to sod off, but I do need to propose to somebody before we go. Right. Help me out. Who the fuck am I going to propose to? Help me out, somebody. Give me somebody to propose to in the next 60 seconds. I can't even remember who we did last night. God. Oh dear. Oh, come on, quick. I want to eat and go to bed. Is Cindy about? Oh, right. Fuck off, Emma. I mean, for a start, he's married. For a second, he's male. Right. This is going to be a bit of a cheat, but it's not, because it's official, it's on record. Right, I'm going to do it in chat. Here we go. She won't. Yeah, I'm taking a risk, Emma, but she won't see this. I'm going to type it. I'm not going to say it. Right, here we go. Boom, done. Sorry, Jen's calling me a twat. Who am I looking at? We'll do it tomorrow, Jen. Who is it?
New Year in January just doesn't make any sense. I'm already exhausted from all the stuff going on for the holidays. Then it's getting cold, it's winter time. And you want me to try to hit all my goals right when it's cold? No.
Oh, fuck that. Well, I'd have to, wouldn't I? Oh, God. She won't see it, Kergun. Two babies. God. Oh, dear. And on that bombshell, let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night. And a good day tomorrow. May the new day and the weekend bring you joy, may it bring you pleasure. At the very least, may it be manageable. The candle will be relit tomorrow night, same time. Tomorrow night will be the second of the cheap and cheerfuls, shortened, fucking hell, I've lost track of what I'm doing. What is it? Short and curlies? No, it's not that. Oh, tomorrow will be another short one. I can't remember what phrase I used. I'm all discombobulated now. So, yes. Join me tomorrow, same time, same place. You will receive an invitation to the wedding of the century, obviously. And on that note and on that bombshell, I can't wait to see you all tomorrow. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. And on that note, Peugeot, and indeed, a very engaged Bosch. Good night, darlings. See you tomorrow.